Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after the meeting between William Ruto and Raila Odinga in the presence of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni in Uganda, we saw photos circulating and we have also shared our views on the same. But then, immediately when these photos came out, there are videos of Rigathi Gachagua that started trending on social media. If you go and check, you will see people now are sharing some of the previous statements coming from Rigathi Gachagua as far as the Kenya Kwanza position is concerned with Raila Amolo Odinga's politics in this country. For those who remember, when Gachagua talked about shareholders in government, when Gachagua talked about putting traps at Statehouse, when Gachagua talked about having specific people working for him to make sure that anytime they see presence of Raila Odinga at Statehouse to call him, ameweka paka watu wa kumpigia simu. Those videos are trending. They're also trending at the same time. We are also seeing some news in Star newspaper. This is what they shared there. A photo of Raila Odinga with the headline, "Key Raila allies to land state jobs in Ruto's deal." It's a statement. Then they also shared about Raila Odinga's road to AU, the plan, William Ruto, to do what? To nominate, the plan will be nominated by President William Ruto. Then, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi will lead the campaign. Then, selection process, skills and attributes, additional factors. Ziko hapo zote. But the headline there is about Raila's allies, that means ODM or Azimio, to get key jobs in Ruto's administration. Now, remember about what Raila Odinga said in terms of representation, having a balanced government, that you will tax us if we are represented in this government, and above all, if we receive projects, that's development. So all this is trending. And I don't know Gachagua's position as far as now William Ruto meeting with Raila Odinga in Uganda. Because Ruto has shared those photos on social media, yake mwenyewe. Raila has shared the same. Gachagua is yet to comment, but his previous statement is trending on social media.
Na unajua hii watu, Your Excellency, sometime sisi ndio tumewaharibu. Juzi tumekuwa na kongamano pale. Mimi niko pale, rais ameniambia nikaribishe marais wote wa Kenya na niwapeleke kwake. Mimi niko pale. Nimekaribisha marais, napelekea rais, nakaribisha, napeleka, nakaribisha, nakipeleka. Sasa ile mzee sijui alipitia wapi. Sasa nikiwa nimekaa pale nauliza hii ni rais ya wapi, kufunguliwa ni ile mzee ya maandamano. Bas, mimi unajua ni muungwana, nikamkaribisha na mwambia okay, karibu kwa mkutano. Sasa yeye ati anaenda kwenda pahali marais wanakaa, ati akae. Yeye ni rais ya nchi gani? Hakuna mtu amemchagua. So we are also encouraging bad habits. Na mimi nimepanga, unajua yeye ni mtu ya kutumia njia ya kando kando. Pale Ikulu nimeweka mitego kila pahali, akionekana ananaso. Kwa sababu sasa tukimkubalia ataharibu. Na huyu mzee akipitia njia ya kando, akuje aingie kwa handshake, aharibu serikali yetu, mtu ya kuulizwa ni mimi. Kwa hivyo mimi nitahakikisha. Kwa hivyo rais, kama unaweza kuwa na mipango kama hiyo, utakuwa tayari kupambana na mimi. Siwezi kubali. Hatuwezi kubali kwa sababu atatuharibia.
Kwa na wasiwasi, tuko pale, rais anaendelea na mambo ya uchumi, sisi ndio tunaangalia. Tukiona hiyo mzee karibu na jaribu kukaribia Ikulu, tumeweka mtego kila pahali kwa ukuta, hakuna pahali anaweza pitia. Na akijaribu tutadeal na yeye. Tumekubaliana?
Tumeweka mitego kila kona, kila pahali, kila pahali nimeweka, na niko na watu wa kunipigia simu. Wakionekana tu karibu naambiwa. Kwa sababu uwezi mtu ameharibu serikali ine umkubalie akuje ya tano. Si ataharibu?
Now we are continuing this panel discussion. Just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, Samasa, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, of course, the big question on this panel is, why is Gachagua trending at the same time when Ruto, Raila, and Museveni are in the headlines? The issue is that Gachagua was against Raila Odinga getting anything from government in terms of either appointment, handshake, or anything close to that. In fact, Gachagua declared a war between him and William Ruto in case Ruto attempted to bring Raila Odinga closer to him or near the Statehouse. Alisema, I am ready to face off you, President William Ruto, if you try to bring that mzee of Maandamano close to Statehouse. That was Gachagua. He declared his interest. I don't know if Gachagua is now ready to face off William Samuel Ruto. Gachagua is trending because finally Ruto has no any other option but try to embrace Raila Odinga, try to bring Raila Odinga close, and try to make sure that Raila is elected as the next AU Commission chairperson. That is the only plan he has. And if you go and check Intro's plan, you will also discover that there is nowhere he's bringing Gachagua closer to this journey. The pecking of Kenya Kwanza administration, Ruto, Gachagua, Mudavadi, Wetangula, na wengine huko chini. But in the campaign to make Raila Odinga the AU chair, there's nowhere Gachagua has been mentioned. We see William Ruto, who is going to nominate Raila Odinga. Then we see Musalia Mudavadi, who is going to lead the campaign. Nowhere Gachagua is appearing. That means Gachagua has been kept off this plan. Gachagua is the only unwanted person in the bringing or making of Raila Odinga as the next AU Commission chair. Amewekwa kando. The only individual who are going to lead this, William Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi. Gachagua kando. That tells you where Ruto puts Gachagua under his administration. What you should know is that in case Raila Odinga will become the next AU, and I know majority of you are aware of this, he will not be playing local politics here. That is a threat to Gachagua. Ataambia nini watu? Hakutakuwa na mambo ya kusema mzee wa kitandawili. And again, that is so that there can be a possibility of Raila Odinga working with the government of Kenya. Because utahitaji kufanya na serikali ya nchi yako kuwa na uhusiano mzuri kabla uende kule nje. What is the meaning of that? Gachagua is in danger ahead of 2027 general election. Gachagua might not be a running mate to William Ruto in 2027 equation. Gachagua might go in history as the first person under our 2010 constitution to serve for one term as a deputy president and go home. Gachagua's politics might come to an end with this move because he will be a nobody in the next election. Hata kuwa Gachagua might be the next opponent against William Ruto in 2027. That means they will not work together. Gachagua might be on ballot as a presidential candidate or supporting another individual. But that can never make him a president because he has never come out as a national figure. Instead, he reduced himself to a Mount Kenya deputy president, and for that reason, he can't win or beat William Ruto because he failed to bring the image of the country together. He spoke for the Mount Kenya region. He stands for Mount Kenya region, and he has failed to understand that he is a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya with more than 45 tribes. So, this is an indication of declaring of war between Ruto and Gachagua. But the biggest failure here might be just Gachagua. So you tell me, if Raila is going to be an AU chairman, that means the president of Africa hako hapo juu hapo. Atakutana na every president hapo. Gachagua atakuwa wapi? Where will he be? Even Ruto will be under Raila Odinga. Raila akiwa mkubwa kule, sasa atakuwa mdogo huku. Kiwa na shida nampigia simu, do some organization here and there. We need this to happen here and there. So definitely, the man who made jokes, the man who portrayed tribal politics, the man who hated Raila Odinga the most, is the man who will be kicked out as early as possible. He will be nowhere and he will be a nobody. As we move towards 2026, 2025, 2027. The most embarrassed person here is Gachagua, because Ruto is telling us that he need Raila Odinga more than he need Rigathi Gachagua. This is a very coded message from William Ruto that I need Raila Odinga more than I need you, Gachagua. The most embarrassed and unwanted person here is Gachagua, and that's why his videos are trending on social media. If you go to what has been shared in the Star, key Raila allies to land state jobs in Ruto's deal. That means Raila is going to tell William Ruto to try and balance his government so that they can have the face of Kenya, but not the face of specific tribes in Kenya. His cabinet is largely of Mount Kenya region and Rift Valley. But it's not even benefiting the people on the ground. It is just for a benefit of few individuals on top there. So Raila has told William Ruto, balance your cabinet. Secondly, deliver to the people. Serve the people. Let the tax work for the people. That means he will be reducing some of Gachagua's people that he has been bragging about in government to try and balance. So ukiangalia vizuri, close to half of the cabinet amepea watu kutoka Mount Kenya. People will not represent the interest of the people, but their own personal interest. That might be balanced. With that one, Gachagua will be elbowed out. Elbowed out from that regime. He will have no say, and therefore, he is being sent into a political oblivion. I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section to continue this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.